In a land where winter lasts longer than human memory, a great migration is unfolding. At the farthest reaches of the north, where the sky barely shifts in color and the ground lies buried in snow for months on end, nature keeps its eternal rhythm through silence. The sun only grazes the horizon, casting a pale glow across the frozen plains. Subscribe so you won't miss the most authentic footage of the wild. The wind sweeps evenly, brushing a thin veil of frost across the ground. No sound, no human footprint. Then, within the stillness, something stirs. A female caribou lifts her head. She stands motionless, sensing a silent signal, not from the sky, not from the earth, but from deep within her blood. No command, no reason, she begins to walk. And then, like a giant heartbeat pulsing across the snowy expanse, a wave of movement rises. Hundreds, then thousands of caribou set off together, not knowing where the path ends, only knowing this: it is time. According to the latest 2024 data from the US and Canadian governments, only about 1,888,800 wild Arctic caribou remain across Alaska, Yukon, and Nunavut, a steep decline from over 5 million 3 decades ago. Now, nearly 2 million beings surge forward like a living river, braving frost and cold winds, not for adventure, but for life itself, to ensure the next generation is born where the grass begins to grow. The snow still covers the land, yet the fragile breath of spring awakens something deeper than instinct, the memory of migration etched into blood over thousands of years. No species remembers its path like they do. No maps, no satellites, only the biological compass carved into bone. Not a single one lags behind. The herd moves as one body. After many days, the herd reaches the low forest where tundra meets the southern rim of the taiga. If you love the journeys of wild creatures, leave a comment with the number 1 to show us you are with us. The pines rise like ancient domes, the thick canopy halting the wind, rare shafts of sunlight breaking onto the forest floor in soft streaks. The herd slows. Calves press against their mothers, dozing amid dry leaves and the scent of lichen. They spread out to feed, scraping snow, turning frozen earth, prying out the last tufts of grass. But this is only a stopover to eat, to recover, to give calves strength. The road is still long. Leaving the forest, they suddenly encounter a massive herd of elk. The rare meeting is swiftly broken by the scent of blood. On the wind, the gray wolves have arrived. From the shadows, the wolves burst forth like blades of ice. Target: an old elk. The strike is precise, disciplined, like an ancient ritual. The caribou stand at a distance, tension flickering before they move on in silence. No one looks back. The rhythm of survival still beats beneath the forest canopy. The next day, a river of meltwater lies ahead, wide, cold, still as a mirror. The lead caribou steps in, the herd follows. Water rises to their chests, coats heavy, yet their steps do not falter. A calf drifts off course, struggling. Its mother, already near the far bank, does not see. One misstep, and life could end. The herd does not stop. The young grass waits to the south. After thousands of kilometers, the green valley unfolds. Soft meadows, silver streams, birdsong ringing in the sky. The herd scatters like the wind, heads lowered to graze the sweet grass. Calves nibble their first taste of green. Muscles loosen under golden sunlight. But peace does not last. On the eastern edge, the white wolves await. A long howl shreds the air. The pack charges like flashes of silver. One caribou splits from the herd. That is enough. The chase ends quickly, cleanly, silently. The wolves withdraw, the herd moves on. To exist at all is already a victory. Yet the questions linger in the wind. Next year, will the snow still fall? Will the river still run cold? And will the caribou still have land to walk the path of their ancestors? Amid the endless frozen ocean, where each ice floe is as fragile as life itself and the wind cuts like a blade, lives a legendary creature, the polar bear, both captivating and fearsome. Adult males reach nearly 3 meters in length, weighing 700–800 kilograms. Females are 40–50% smaller, but no less powerful. Their ivory golden fur is hollow, insulating and reflecting light. Beneath it, black skin absorbs sunlight, keeping them alive in 50 degrees Celsius. Wide, fur-covered paws grip ice, their 10–12 centimeter curved claws, both tools for breaking seal dens and lethal weapons. Their sense of smell is extraordinary, capable of detecting the breath of a seal from 2 kilometers away through thick ice. Their main diet: ringed seals, bearded seals, sometimes fish, seabirds, or carrion. They reproduce through delayed implantation. Fertilized eggs pause until the mother's body is strong enough. After 195–265 days, cubs are born in midwinter, weighing less than 1 kilogram, blind, furless, surviving only through their mother's warmth. Lifespan: 15–18 years in the wild, up to 30 years in captivity. In spring, mothers lead cubs across dozens of kilometers, hunting and teaching survival skills. The fiercest scenes are battles between males, neck fur bristling, thunderous roars, claws raking, ice shattering. The victor withdraws, leaving claw marks etched on melting ice. But even victory is fragile. Ice melts faster. Warming climate forces bears to swim hundreds of kilometers. Many collapse and die at sea. Cubs starve before they learn to hunt. Their lifelong ally, the ice, is becoming their enemy. The polar bear, proud phantom of the Arctic, still fights on. But their future depends on us, slowing global warming, protecting their habitat before this iconic species vanishes from Earth's ecological map.